Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Adventure. Now, finally got it. Took a few more resets, but we got it. Moving on. There's a level. Good. Power. Alright. This is lava. It hurts a lot, as you can see. I believe those stairs back there are the halfway point? No, it may be more than halfway. We'll just go through the lava. We'll just heal through it. I thought there was something over there. Not to help you cross the lava. You just have to eat the damage. I guess I should have said that earlier. Just go ahead and get the orange star out. I mean the grass here. Just to clearly show you there's something going on. I guess I showed the one bad thing about throwing the spear. So when you throw the spear, until it is off screen or it's not hitting anything anymore, like when it doles itself out, like when it hits terrain, you can't swing again. So hope that usually the throw does a bunch of damage and you don't have to worry about that. But it's something to keep in mind. Not too bad though. We have enough HP to take a hit. Take a few hits. Man, I knew this place was large, but it's larger than I remember. Healing spring. And a level. And we're getting a bunch of XP, so gotta be happy about that. Or don't be that way. I'm happy about getting a bunch of XP. And I threw that key away, of course it is. There's your stairs. 3 doors. Left. Start here. Oh. Don't step in the lava, don't get bumped into it either. That's a quick way to game over. I'm doing a terrible job of not running into the enemies. You think it'd be easy? I am failing at it quite a bit. Alright. That loops around. High chance I missed something at the beginning. Which I apologize for. There we go, my favorite kind of room. Yeah. Ah. Blast it. Alright, now to reset you. Yay! The ice it's a cool idea. Man, does it become a pain sometimes. Move there. No. Put you there. No. Try again. Even these days, it'd be a feature, not a bug. The way games come out these days. Any road. Try it again. Alright. Hopefully this time. There we go. After you press the button, it's fine. Just get rid of one of them. It's not one of those where they have to stay on there. Otherwise, you couldn't get to the staircase. Boss time! Whatever this enemy is, I don't remember off the top of my head. You're the earth. Earth? Fire? I already beat Carrie, right? I'm sorry, I'm blanking out really bad right now. Even though I can't remember the name of the enemy, you have seen everything the enemy has to offer. And that's it. Would help if I would have hit that. There's no fancy trick here. This is it. Stop bouncing around. Stop bouncing around. Yes, you still can't hit the fireball, but I've been just dodging it. Or earth, whatever it's supposed to be. It's where the head would be, like while it's turning around, I think. So sometimes you may not get anything. Something with some range like the Thunder Spear is good for that. There you go. Don't die by explosion. If light. Okay, so it's supposed to be Ifrit light? Alright, we get the Rusty Sword. Rusty Sword? Is this Excalibur? And like, huh. Well, this is sword we were told to go get in the cave. This has to be it. Right? But it's all rusted. Perhaps we should take this back and get some more information. Hi, Siva. I got the legendary sword. Only way left is to reveal the Dime Tower. Dime Tower? In the Desert of Crystal? How? That sword will help you. This rusted thing? Yes. Use it in the Cave of Ruins. You'll see it. This rusty sword has such a great power? The Sword of Legend shows its real power only when it approves of your using it. If you're a real Knight of Gemma, it will help you. But I don't know if it... Don't worry. Now go! Cave of Ruins is in the desert near Ish. Ask Dr. Bow Wow. He knows it well. Are you sure? He actually goes through the whole thing again. Just a quick thing. Don't... This is an older game. Very old game. That doesn't mean you have to wield the weapon until it upgrades, like you have to kill 100 enemies with it or anything like that. It will power up through plot. So, Cave of Ruins, desert near Ish. We now need to go find Ish. Hi, Chocobo. Yes. I remember where Dr. Bow Wow was going to tell us to go anyway. Alright, I think I got it. I hope so, anyway. It's here. Right here. It's not too far, but when you go the wrong way, it's really far. Alright, first things first, we need to rest at the end. Finally! But you need the magic of Nuke. The ultimate magic book of Nuke is sealed by Lich. Go north to the Palmy Desert and defeat Lich. Now, you can actually do this before you get the, quote, legendary sword. The currently rusty sword. you can actually go get the spell nuke before that. It's not a bad idea, especially if you're doing the more magic route. Like, you put more into magic than power, wisdom and power. If you've been focusing on spellcasting, you definitely want to go get nuke before. That's something you want to have. Now we want to go north. To around here. Wait for me. Go down. Go down again. I just wanted to do it in the order that the game kind of intends you to do. But you can see you can go grab this really easy because here's the boss. Here is the Lich, another FF1 reference. He does hit really hard. No real tricks. You can see how he attacks, going in this pattern. I'm just gonna power through him. I don't have any real tricks for the Lich. Sorry, but you get nuke. Nuke costs 3 MP, and it looks like that. This fireball that goes straight forward. It doesn't home or anything, but it's death. Depending on how good you are with magic, it is extremely potent. It is the strongest spell, and it's not lying. Sadly, nuke has lost power over Final Fantasy, and there's not really a nuke spell I can think of in Secret of Mana, because their spells kind of change, depending on the game. But in terms of Final Fantasy, sadly, nuke it's still strong, but it seems to, with every game, get overtaken by another spell, it feels like. Oh well. Back here, it's awesome. It is the strongest spell in the game, and there are your 8 spells: Cure, Fire, Sleep, Heal, Ice, Mute, Lightning, and Nuke, which we currently have equipped. I will give a demonstration. Now, I know these are low-level enemies, but that's what it does. Hits the enemy, and the enemy is more than likely gone in 1 or 2 casts. I said, if you went spells, or if you're doing a speed run using spell casting, this is where it picks up. You go and get nuke as early as you possibly can. I don't know the exact route that speedrunners take, but I know you go get nuke as quickly as possible, and then you start just using nuke on everything, doing just a ton of damage. Now that we have nuke, we have everything we need to continue on our adventure. Hooray! Alright, with the nuke spell in hand, head back to Ish, rest up, get all your MP back, and then I double checked to make sure I had this right. You would normally just go around, it's like, okay, crystals. Start casting nuke on everything. Hey, look, a hole in the ground. Yeah, so that's the crystal desert. Told you, oh, you need the nuke spell. Pretty easy to just wander around and not know where to go. Thankfully, I remember this part, if nothing else, here lately. Haha. Alright, and we are now in the Cave of Ruins, I believe is what was said. Oh, let's not use the Thunder Spear. And yes, the mirrors like throw your getting hit animation at you. Kind of rude. Don't hit me with me. Oh, I still have a nuke equipped. I guess I could show that off here. This is a pretty short dungeon, if I remember right. There are a few things here we definitely want to get. I remember these. Okay, I think up is the way we want to go. Here is a dragon shield, which is awesome. You know me, I really like dragons, so dragon shield. And we want to head to the west as well. Down in one. And I'm not even spec'd for it. Yeah, I'm balanced. Nuke is really powerful. Like, I can't tell you enough just how powerful Nuke is. If you were underwhelmed by some of the other spells, it's like, okay, these are good. I feel like I'm doing okay as a spellcaster. This is when everything changes. This way, I'll get it right eventually. If you have something that can go through a little bit of range, useful here. Just when you're casting Nuke, do be careful of your MP, because you will, I think that's the way to go. You will go through your MP faster than you have been. And that is because Nuke takes 3 MP, not 2. It's the most expensive spell in the game. Most spells take 1 or... All the other spells take 1 or 2. Nuke takes 3. But again, just... its power is enormous. Here it is. Dragon Sword. Has attack power way greater than even the Thunder by a whole 10. 8 if you use the Zeus Axe. And considering the legendary weapon as a sword, use the Dragon Sword. Get used to it. If the enemies can't be hit by it, go back to the Morning Star. Like, that enemy can't. But this is your... use Nuke Dungeon. See how powerful Nuke is. Like I said, it is. No doubt. Yeah, that dead ends. This is the way we need to go. Now me, do I use Nuke a lot? No. And the reason is I heal a lot. But don't follow me on this one. Use Nuke. It's great. I don't think there's an enemy... I'm trying to think. A lot of these enemies you can't hurt. Unless with, like, Morning Star. Trying to think if there's an enemy that's immune to Nuke. Just straight up. I don't think so. Oh, Unicorn. I don't think we've gotten that before. This is your Cure All Status Effects item. Other than Moogle, of course, because you can't use items while you're Moogle. Honestly, it's not needed. I'd rather have another Elixir or another X-Ether. Hey, next Ether! How nice of them!